the launch of this event reflects the ongoing growth and expansion of PCMA's commitment to specialty pharmacy and the issues that surround it. Last year, PCMA opened up a new specialty pharmacy division called SPCMA to put command focus on issues central to the specialty pharmacy world, especially as it relates to PCMA and its member companies. Our mission is pretty simple. We want to promote the value proposition of specialty pharmacy and position it as part of the solution in the ongoing healthcare debates. Here we want to offer the best educational and networking conference in the specialty arena in the world. Given our footprint in this space, PCMA and its members are, of course, uniquely suited to do this. Many here represent biotech companies who revolutionize the treatment of diseases. Others are from the PBM and payer and specialty industries that are revolutionizing drug therapy management, benefit designs, and the delivery mechanisms that help patients access these miracle medications.
There is real concern amongst the payers. What's the real value of you working with specialty pharmacies? Why specialty pharmacies? Well, there's a couple of reasons that are really clear. Number one is just clear understanding of the drug. The care that they can deliver at a retail pharmacy isn't adequate for these very expensive drugs. I'll make it even more graphic. If your kid has a cancer and your kid is suffering a side effect, and you go to that pharmacist and you ask, what does this drug do and what are the side effects, and that pharmacist doesn't know, would you allow them to take care of your child? And so the reality is that for these specialty drugs, you really have to have a level of understanding that is unprecedented in the industry.
Thank you very much for inviting me to come today. Myself and my organization believe that this is a very important group of people, a very important meeting, so it's a privilege for me to come and talk to you. And as I was thinking about what I might talk to you about, a lot of topics sort of wandered through my mind. I could do healthcare reform, I could talk about biosimilars, because we're not all going to agree on that one, specialty medicines, but I thought I'd start off, as you can see with this first slide, with a somewhat more sort of fundamental question for you, with all due respect to Mark Twain. And the thing I'm going to talk to you about is whether or not the reports of the death of the branded biopharmaceutical industry as we know it are greatly exaggerated or not.
You know, it's interesting, when you look at markets that have high generic penetration rates, like the U.S. at 80%, other markets in Europe with high penetration rates, they actually reward innovation the most, right? If you look at the pricing, you look at the reward for innovation versus other markets like Japan, which, is less than 25% generic penetration, which perpetually have just, year after year of price cuts on the innovation side, or like the UK with NICE, which doesn't necessarily approve, all of the most innovative medicines as rapidly as you see in the U.S. The symbiotic relationship between generics and innovative medicines is really important.
What I want to leave you with is that vision for what to expect over the next 5 to 10 years. Bigger managed care plans, carving in pharmacy, taking on the duals of Medicare and the Medicaid lives, vertically integrating, having more direct control over the prescribing decisions of physicians. And I think that'll have a profound impact on how a lot of the therapeutics are paid for.
As drugs become more specialized, treatments become more novel, it's very helpful to have that attention being addressed by a pharmacist who specializes in that area. And I think if you fundamentally believe that patient interaction is important, and I think we'll all agree with that, and in-depth knowledge of the disease state is important, then that leads you immediately to say, okay, well, this is why specialty pharmacy serves a unique space or unique need here.
And as specialty pharmacies, we need to build a system that brings in all that information, analyzes it, and then reports back to the decision makers of the benefit design and the physicians of what are recommendations that they should be doing to make it more cost effective and more clinically appropriate. So everybody's in the same boat with that, and I think the collaboration that's going to happen with that is going to change the direction of this industry.
If you're going to practice specialty pharmacy in a community-based pharmacy or in a clinic pharmacy that's attached to an academic medical center or, again, long-term care, the question is whether or not you're going to make the investment in people and resources and competencies and maybe business systems to support that business segment. I think there's a reason why many of these products end up in specialty. It goes back to we've got a service model and a platform that can, I think, more readily accommodate this than any other distribution system, certainly at the volumes that we do.